Hi students, hope all you're fine. I'm Arya. This is the video of class 9 computer applications. Our first chapter is computer system, and one more instruction I'm going to give it to you. While watching the video, try to take the short note also. That will be useful for you. Do it, and finally some question will be there. Try to solve the question also. Okay, let's start our first chapter. First of all, what is a computer? Computer is an electronic machine. We can do variety of tasks or different kinds of tasks simultaneously. That is computer. According to the set of instruction, whatever the instruction we are giving to the computer, according to that set of instruction, computer will work. Okay, let me discuss the topic of characteristics of a computer. Okay, a computer have certain characters, like the same way humans also have characters, like we also have different type of characters. The same way computer also have certain characters. The characteristics of a computer are the strengths of a computer. The first character is speed, the next one accuracy, reliability, storage capacity, versatility, reduction in manpower, and the final one is reduction in paperwork. So these are all the characteristics of a computer. The first character is speed. By the name itself we can understand that a computer can work several tasks in a fastest way. A computer works at an amazing speed without making any mistakes. The speed of the computer is measured by milliseconds or nanoseconds. The next character is accuracy. Accuracy means a computer can perform different kind of tasks without making any kind of mistake. That is accuracy. It hardly commits mistake in processing of data, and the mistake will generally occur when the input is inaccurate or any problem in the hardware. The next character is reliability. Reliability means a computer can work for long hours without any kind of problems. Just consider a human being. A human being can work maximum up to 8 hours. After that they will get tired and they will get bored. But according to the computer, a computer never gets tired and bored. They will work continuously for the long hours if the electricity or if the power is there. The next characteristics of a computer is storage capacity. We can store a large amount of data in a computer in its memory. Any kind of data in the form of documents, graphics, sound, any kind of data we can store it in the computer. And whenever we require the data, we can retrieve it from the storage space. So this is storage capacity. Versatility means a computer can perform different kinds of tasks simultaneously. Example, we can type something in Word document, at the same time we can play the music and we can play the games. So versatility means a computer can perform different kind of tasks simultaneously. That is versatility. Reduction in manpower is the next character. So let us consider an organization. Lot of employees will be there. Whatever the works done by those employees, a computer can done within second with more accuracy and efficiency. So that is reduction in manpower. Reduction in paperwork is the last characteristic. In the computer we can store large amount of data in its memory. So the paper wastage is reduced. A computer store data in the form of records that help in reducing a lot of paper. We discussed about the characteristics of the computer. So characteristics are the strength of a computer. So whatever a computer have the advantages, in the same way a computer have the limitations also. First limitation is limited ability to think. A computer can't able to think by their own. Although with the advent of artificial intelligence, computer now have the ability to take decision to some extent on their own. That means by using the artificial intelligence concept, a computer can able to think also. Think up to a limited extent. Okay, up to limited extent. Not as like as the human being. Okay. As a human being, we can think, we can, according to our thinking, we can do several kinds of works. But for a computer, it's a machine. First we have to understand it's a machine. So the thinking is according to whatever the instruction we are given to the computer. According to that instruction only a computer can think. But the influence of artificial intelligence, little bit changes are there. Little bit changes means computer can take the decisions to some extent, only to some extent on their own. Okay. The next limitation is dependence on the power. A computer is highly dependent on the electricity. That's the next limitation. These are all the two limitations. The first limitation is limited ability to think, and the next one is dependent on the electricity. Next I am going to discussing the topic applications of computer. The invention of computer has led to the advertisement in science and technology. Not in science and technology, in each and every field we are using the computer, right? In school, in banks, in military, in every sector. For storing the data, for different kind of work we are using the computer. So after the computer, life has become more efficient and easy. So now we are going to discuss some of the major applications of the computer. Okay. So the major applications are here. First one is military. The second one banks, research, education, media and communication, criminal identification and law enforcement, edutainment, business, animation and films, commercial use, engineering and manufacturing, sports, medical science, government sector, library and museum, mobile computing, publishing and computers in daily life. These are all the major applications of computer. Next we are going to discuss each and every application. The first application is military. Okay. So computers are largely used in the defense area. Defense area, military also employs computerized control systems. Okay, some military areas where a computer has been used are missile control, military communication, military operation and planning, smart weapons. These are all the main areas where computer has been used. So computer play a vital role in design and development of high-tech weapons for defense where absolutely accuracy is essential. Okay. The second one is bank. Today bank is almost totally dependent on computers, right? As a result of computerization and networking of a large number of banks, several facilities are being offered to the customers. Example, we can say the online banking or mobile banking. Through the online banking or mobile banking, we are doing several kind of bank works like paying the bills or transferring the money from one account to another account. So these all the things are working through computers. Then the ATM machines, which are completely automated, are making it even easier for the customer to deal with the banks. The next application in the research area. Okay, computer help the researchers to solving the complex equations or complex calculations, and we are using the computers for launching a new satellite into the space, as well as we are for the prediction of earthquake and tsunami, weather forecasting, impact of nuclear test. These are all the main examples in research area. Okay, the next application of computer is education. The computer provides a tool in the education system known as CBE, computer based education system. The CBE involves control, delivery and evaluation of learning. The example we can say Byju's app. Yeah, Byju's app, there are a lot of courses are there. Lot of information we will get from the Byju's app, and we can attend the exams also. So these are all the things. Now it has become possible to conduct the online entrance exam at national as well as international level with the help of the computers, right? So students can find information about the various colleges through the internet, and we can apply online for a lot of courses, and we can do certain kind of courses in through the Coursera or some kinds of applications. So these are all the main advantages in the education system. The next application is media and communication. What are the advantages in media and communication by using the computer? So we can communicate with one another person easiest way. If example we can say if we have friends or family members are in abroad and we are in our hometown, we can communicate, we can call them, we can do the video call, we can see them. So these are all the advantages of technology in the media level. So then the next one is in the media level, we can say musical instrument digital instrument, that is MIDI. We can compose the music, we can edit it, and we can controlling the sound. These are all the things we can do it in the music field. So in each and everywhere in the media, the computer is used for several purposes. The next application is criminal identification and law enforcement. So computer can create matching photographs of criminals by using their descriptions. And this helped the CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation staff to identify the criminals. Then what's FBI? Federal Bureau of Investigation now uses computer forensics as a standard tool to investigate a crime. Computer forensics is an important word. You have to search what is computer forensic. Okay. So, in the criminal identification as well as in the law enforcement, computer play a vital role. The police uses the DNA fingerprint technique to identify the accused with the help of a skin, hair or blood samples collected from the site of the crime. So, in each and everywhere in the law enforcement or in criminal identification sector, computer is playing a major role. Okay. The next one is edutainment. I know you heard this word for first time. Edutainment. Edutainment is the combination of words education and entertainment. What it mean? Any form of entertainment that is educational. That is the meaning of edutainment. At the home, the computer is being used for education as well as entertainment. With the help of the computer, the members of a family can have access to the game, movies, music, emails, chatting, and even we can do the research also for the projects and assignments. So people also can watch the television on their computer. So this is edutainment. Next one is commercial use. What is commercial use? Any reproduction or purpose that is marketed, promoted, or sold and incorporates a financial transaction. So advanced reservation of rooms, hotels and booking of cinema tickets is now possible from anywhere in the internet powered e-commerce. Another example we can say, we can book the flight tickets, right? By sitting in the home itself, we can book the flight ticket, train ticket, and we can order a lot of things in Flipkart, Amazon, lot of applications, Myntra. We can order whatever the things want, each and everything is available. By a single touch and by a single click, we can order whatever the things we want. We can order everything through the smartphones as well as by using the computer. So these are all the advantages in commercial use. The next application is animation and films. What is animation? Animation means giving life to any object in computer graphics. It can be presented via film or video. We know a lot of animation characters, right? In the cartoon, we know Tom and Jerry, Popeye, or like Walt Disney's Mickey's and Donald. So each and everything are the cartoon characters, right? So first of all, they are drawing a picture of the cartoon character in the computer. By using the computer graphics, they are giving the movement to those characters. So it can be presented through the film or example, we are whatever the film we can say Jurassic Park or Godzilla, Avatar. These are the best example for the animation movie, right? So by this way, we are using the computer in the animation field also. Next one is commercial use. What is commercial use? Any reproduction or purpose that is marketed, promoted or sold and incorporates a financial transaction. So advanced reservation of rooms, hotels and booking of cinema tickets is now possible from anywhere in the internet powered e-commerce. Another example we can say, we can book the flight tickets, right? By sitting in the home itself, we can book the flight ticket, train ticket, and we can order a lot of things in Flipkart, Amazon, lot of applications, Myntra. We can order whatever the things want, each and everything is available. By a single touch and by a single click, we can order whatever the things we want. We can order everything through the smartphones as well as by using the computer. So these are all the advantages in commercial use. Next one is engineering and manufacturing. So in engineering, there are a lot of disciplines there. Computer science, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics. In every field of engineering, they are using computer for various kinds of purpose. Example, mechanical engineering, they are designing a vehicle. So first they have to draw a vehicle, then they have to place the proper parts in the proper place. So for all, after that they have to implement. For all those things, they are using the system. As a civil engineer, first they have to create the design. For planning the design, first they have to draw something by using the CAD. CAD, what is CAD? CAD is a computer aided design tool. Okay, by using the CAD, they are doing such kinds of things. So in engineering, the advantage of the computer is very high. The next application of computer is sports. So computer also used in the field of sports. Okay, so whatever the equipments used by the athletes are first tested on the computers. Then the next one, we can say the updation of scoreboards, recording speed of the players, action replays, etc. is also done with the help of the computers. The next major application is medical science. So computers have become an important part in hospital labs as well as dispensaries also. So they are being used in hospital to keep the record of patients, medicine. It's also used in scanning and diagnosing different diseases. Then for taking the ECG, EE, ultrasounds and CT scan, MRI scan, lot of extra we can say lot of things they are using the computers. So some major field of healthcare in which computers are used for diagnostic system, lab diagnostic system, patient monitoring system, pharma information system, surgery, then we can take the x-rays. So these are all the main advantages of using computer in the medical science. The next one, government sector. So computer play important role in the government service also. The major fields are budget, sales tax department, income tax department, computation of male-female ratio, computerization of voter list, computerization of PAN card, Aadhaar card, so weather forecasting. So in government sector also, we are using computer in a great way. The next application of computer is library and museum. So in library, we are using computer to manage the lending, cataloging, etc. And for books, magazine, encyclopedia for storing the details of the book, whatever the books have. For each and everything, they are using computer. And for the museum, why they provide the information and play the record commentary on many artifacts and topics. Okay, let's discuss the next application, that is mobile computing. So what is mobile computing? It is a technology that allows transmission of data, voice and video via computer or any other wireless enabled device without having to be connected to a fixed physical link. And the main concept involved in mobile computing is mobile communication, mobile hardware and mobile software. So some several mobile computing devices available in the market for popular use. The first one, smartphone. We know what is smartphone, mobile phones here. We know and we are using the smartphones which have the future of computer, cameras and cell phones all in one purpose. The next one is tablet. It's very reasonable price computer with internet connectivity and touch screen. The next one is PDA. PDA is an older device which acts as a computer. It's usually very compact and can be carried in the pocket. It also does not have any very rich functionality. The next application is publishing. So computer have played a stellar role in publishing industry. The desktop publishing is able to handle all aspects of publishing. People now uses word processor to write and edit documents, and then printing all kinds of books, posters, flyers and even newspapers has been digitized. So these are the application in publishing sector. Last but not the least, the application is computers in daily life. In day-to-day life, we are using computer. In home, in our working area, in each and everywhere, we are using the computer. In every sector, in hospital, in school, in banks, in each and every sector, they are using the computer. We are also using, example, we can say we can paying the mobile bills, we are paying the other electricity bills through the smartphones, and we are booking the flight tickets, we are playing the games, we are watching the movies, we are doing the mobile recharge. So everything is possible in there by using the computer with an internet. So these are all the main advantages of a computer. In the next slide, certain set of questions are there. Try to do the questions, write it in a notebook, and revise the chapter also. Okay. This is the first half of your chapter. Your chapter is not completed. This is the first half of your chapter. The next half will be in next video. That's part 2. Try to go through all the slides. These are the certain questions from these topics. Okay. Not from the complete chapter, from the particular topics, applications, as well the characteristics of computer. From these two topics, these are the particular questions. Try to solve these questions. The next half of the chapter will be uploaded in the next video. Thank you for listening my class.